Hello and welcome back to Dismal DD5. This is the final node in the Cosmic. I've been sitting on this for a while. I kind of did these attacks all very late. I even forgot a few days to even attack. In the end, it doesn't really matter because I have to wait for Legendary as well. I must say, Scopely has done a fantastic job of making me just absolutely not care about DD5 because of the lack of teal gear. Now, Cosmic Crucible is helping, as I have now gotten up to, I gotten 3 characters, yes, 3 characters are ready for Legendary, still waiting on the other 2, Morgan and a tech character. Depending on how long it takes me to get Morgan's gear will determine the tech character. I have enough for Doc Ock to go right now. However, since I'm waiting on Morgan, I'm going to wait and see if I can get enough pieces for Shuri since she is a bit more expensive. If by the time I get Morgan, Shuri is still not ready to go, I will go with Doc Ock. If Shuri's ready, she's coming in instead. I'll spend the extra pieces. So Cosmic really isn't too difficult. It's really just the Eternal show, honestly. Phyla, Kestrel, and Star-Lord T'Challa were all helpful. I was actually surprised at how what Star-Lord T'Challa did. He has pretty good survivability, especially only at 4/4. I was kind of shocked at how Kestrel gets pretty much annihilated constantly, but when she is alive, she does a lot of damage with that pinging, because you constantly have the defense down. Phyla is quite useful because whenever somebody has death proof, they get healed. And she's not too bad herself. So if you're looking for a team to bring into Cosmic, this one does work quite well, but it's mostly the Eternals. You see, this is mostly a Hydra start. This node is a ton of Hydra characters. You just kind of just work through them slowly. It took me, a few days to get through this. No rush though. I mean, if you're going to be waiting on Legendary, why rush? I don't even know what number day I'm up to anymore. I'm going to have to look before I finish this to see how long is it taking. Mostly because I'm just sitting around waiting for gear. See, with all these nice buffs, you get to flip them with Icarus constantly. I'm just trying to take out those crossbones because of their explosions. Star-Lord T'Challa did pretty well. He does heal himself because of the death proof, and Phyla. They actually said, surprised that Kestrel just kept dying all the time. Well, I never bothered to restart it because, well, what's the point? I waste my time. Star-Lord T'Challa, with his constant evades, has actually made the survivability quite good, even better than Kestrel half the time. You can see you just gotta deal with a whole lot of Hydra. Those crossbones are nasty. Red Skull's annoying because he does do those summons. Yeah, they are. They're not very powerful summons though, so they do die easily, which will actually help out with your Icarus if you're doing his ultimate. You get stuck behind taunts though, not much you can do about it. Phyla is dead now. You just want to do as much damage as you can. Get rid of whatever annoyances you can. You can see you're down to the Eternals and T'Challa on this attempt. Normally I would say to start using basic at this point, but I learned through this Cosmic knows that the Eternals live on their own quite a little while. they are quite survivable in this mode. I don't think this was really designed for the Eternals. It's hard to say though. They might have had the Eternals in mind. The Eternals are just so powerful. See, even down to just 3 characters, we're still making progress. Still killing people off. There goes Red Skull. Knocking back the turn meter is just so huge. Since I have T'Challa as skirmisher, I'm removing buffs with him as well. So we're down to just these 3 now. And then a new wave spawns. Punishers are quite annoying. Getting stuck with 2 Punishers, 2 Daredevils, 2 Crossbones, Hydra Armored Guard, I think it is. I always get those Hydra minions confused. Crossbones does taunt and does the explosion, so I'm trying to keep him somewhat under control as I try to finish off some of these characters. Try to do maximum damage to them, just to make the next day easier. There, we got another kill. We didn't give up yet. Starts getting pretty low there, heals herself up. Here come the Crossbones as they taunt now and explode. Here goes T'Challa. Let's start spelling the end of this attempt. What a very good attempt. Getting through quite a few mobs. Taking those cooldowns away too. See, we got rid of another Crossbones there. And I'm at the point where I'm just stuck with just basics too. And there goes Icarus, and that spells the end. So that does it for day 2. Let's head on to day 3. Not day 3, the second attempt on this 3rd note. I'm getting myself confused. It's way too early probably for me to be making videos, but wanted to get this out. I've been sitting on this footage. Fortunately got busy with DC Worlds Collide and Marvel Snap, taking up a whole lot of time. Haven't gotten a chance to, and then Cosmic Crucible kept me behind on Dismal DD5. Got the one Daredevil down, and these, don't forget, these are AI Spider-Mans in DD5, so they dodge quite a bit. And Zemo's always incredibly annoying, removing buffs constantly and doing a whole lot of damage. Trying to figure out who to stun here, and ended up going for AI Spider-Man. He dodges. You can see we got a couple ads, a Death Pull and a Captain America. Death Pulls are no joke inside of DD5. They do get charges. They can annihilate somebody. Still dropping some defense downs. You can see AI Spider-Man still hanging on. And he dodges yet again. Stuck behind the armor guard, I think it is. Taunt. got rid of it finally. Go back over to Zemo area. Trying to still work on that AI Spider-Man. Finally getting rid of him. Trying to just slow down Deathpool a little bit by stealing some energy. There goes Kestrel. I probably should have went after that Crossbones, but I didn't. I think part of it was I thought I still had Kestrel, but she was dead. Well, at this point, they just really started running right over me. Even that Crossbones up, I think, doesn't help, but he'll be dying easily. Let me commit. So on to the next attempt. And here is the final attempt. See, we're left with 15. Here's ultimate going right off that. Leaving that Crossbones didn't actually hurt it, actually had help because I got that double tap. Got rid of Zemo quickly. Punishers are gone. Still got a Red Skull, need to work on that Deathpool. Don't want her getting those 5 charges. I did move my placement around a little bit to try to keep Kestrel alive. And I put Phyla-Vell in the middle and Kestrel on the end. Kestrel's just a lot of damage if you can keep her alive. As we get rid of Deathpool. Getting down to those final wave. Just getting rid of the Nick Fury with the ultimate there. Armor Guard had defense down, so you always go after that. Didn't want Captain America taunting, so it's blind to him. Ended up getting the energy. And he got defense down as well. Armor Guard's gone. So the best advice is try to get those ultimates ready for the next day if you can with the Eternals. They can make quite a difference. Final wave, yet another Deathpool. Another AI Spider-Man. So it's trying to decide who to stun, and they're going for Deathpool. Go right down the middle, get some defense downs out. Phyla special, getting some barrier. Just trying to really get that Deadpool down. End up nearly knocking down that Punisher too. Back some turn meter here, always good. Punisher dies. 6 to go. The ultimate, this is going to be a double tap thanks to Deathpool dying immediately. Daredevil dies as well, down to the last 4. Want to take away the energy from Night Nurse, didn't really want her healing anybody. And yes, of course we have AI Spider-Man there. But I wanted to get rid of Night Nurse, didn't want heals. This AI Spider-Man didn't dodge as much, so we were actually able to kill him. Last 2, it's pretty much a wrap at this point. Goodbye Nick Fury, just Captain America to finish up the Cosmic Nodes. Overall, they have not been difficult. The most difficult so far has been City. It seems that's what people have the most trouble. So that ends the DD5 Cosmic. Until next time, everybody.